All right, we've recovered. We're going to go into the arena now. See about this helmet. I suspect it's not going to be as good as 45, but it's 46. I would have been wrong, or I am wrong. Okay, so I'm glad we came in here. Let's do this. Corinne won. Her team passed ahead, so there's a chance that we'll wind up fighting her. Let's see how this goes. I hate spear on spear battles. At least they not try to just run right up on you and hug you now. Notice how he's staying back also, just like I am. I'm glad that is a good change TW made. Used to be that they would everybody would just run right up on top of you and try to hug you, basically. And it was terrible when it was spear combat, because neither one of you could get any distance to actually do damage. Spear combat might last 30 minutes in these arenas. It was ridiculous. Let's hope he gets away from us and then gets some distance, so he'll come in fast, which means we'll do more damage when we hit his horse or him. Very good. Sometimes you get a spear that will let you brace. I always check for that. That one would not brace, unfortunately. That's always a good thing. All right, now my wife is on the blue team. Got to be careful, because I don't want the blue team to go out early. I want her to get as much experience as she can get also in this tournament. Shield on my back. I don't want that archer to hit me. Okay, now I can pull the shield back out. Wow, one hit. That's the Sword Sisters don't wear helmets. All right, there she is, right there. I want to lure her over here to this guy so they can engage in combat. And then in the meantime, I'll go take out this guy so doesn't wind up. If she wins, I don't have to fight 2-on-1. If I can take out this guy, that is. There we go. And she did win. So here we go. Husband and wife. Oh, she had been damaged enough beforehand, wounded. Athletics 173. I like that. And she does go on. So here we go again. Same theory. I want both of us to get some points in this. So I'm going to allow her to engage without me engaging her. And then I'll run over and get. Looks like she's going. Nope, she's going for me. There you go. Go for him. I'll go and get this archer. Same guy. Who's good at blocking. I am not. Oh, he's good at hitting too. There we go. Come on, girl. Woo! All right, 155 and one-handed. Excellent. Now for him. I want that hat for him. We have throwing weapons. Throw it, buddy. Let me get it. He's not very good with them. Thank goodness. Ah, right in the face. All right. I'll take that helmet, and I will wear that helmet. It's lighter also. That's just wind all around. I still don't like these pants, but I'm going to hold on to that helmet and not sell it. All right, now let's see. I think I've already maxed out my troops. Nope, I can get 2 more. So let's see what they have to offer here. I'll take him, and we'll stop right here and grab another recruit or any kind of infantry that's there. I don't want to ransom Ira. Well, let me think about this. I'll take that recruit. At this stage of the game, I am going to ransom her, even though there's no point to it. She will eventually escape, but I generally like to keep enemy lords off the map as long as possible at some point, but right now we're not at that point. Right now I'd rather have the money. So let's see if we can move down towards, that's a long way to go. Looks like Rote again is being sieged by our guys to get it back. I wish we would stop doing that. Also wish we would stop fighting people that are so far away from our borders. But obviously that's not going to happen. I'm going to let this army stay together until it runs out of influence or the cohesion drops to 0. I just wanted to come around here and see the size of that army. 300 versus 204. Well, looks like Ragnvald's going to help him. So that's fine. I want to run over here again towards the enemy villages, looking for a village or ideally an army coming to relieve Rote. You would think we would run into them coming down this direction. I don't see one yet, but we're going to raid these 3 villages right here because they all have animals. And since I want to be fast when I do this, I am going to go ahead and drop this army. For that and the fact that I want to get all of the spoils, so I don't want to have to split it 5 ways. Take hostile action, force peasants. And they're going to resist. That's fine. More training for us. And yes, I do take it, as I mentioned in the very first video, I take it very slow. I play the game not like a lot of kids do, and they just, I beat this game or I beat that game. I'm not interested in beating the game. I am interested in completing the game, but I'm not trying to rush through it. I'm going to take my time and enjoy the ride. All right, I think they're going to come for the horses, and we don't want that. So for some reason, they always have this infatuation with horses.
Soldiers, form a shield wall!
So the shield wall. And I think I can move them down here a little further to give the archers better ability to aim properly without the infantry being in the way. I'm also going to tell the infantry to throw their axes if they've got them.
Fire at will!
Again, this is training for our troops. Horses don't need any training at the moment. All right, we want to order them to line formation, spread out, and then charge. Maybe I can get a kill here with a harpoon. 125, excellent. Oh, okay. Ah, way to go, archers. All right, so I got a perk in throwing. Very nice. And 1 in tactics. 2 morale. Want to take that perk right off the bat. All right, so I'm never going to be, I don't want to have thrown weapons only when I start a battle mounted. So instead, and you also notice that 1% experience to infantry troops. Instead, I'd rather have less damage taken while I'm holding a thrown weapon, and also the same thing for my troops, less damage taken, range damage when they're in formation. That way, as they're moving into the enemy and being pelted with ranged weapons, they take less damage. All right, we got 2 hogs out of that. Hardly worth it. Let's raid. Vote for the new owner of Rote. I wonder if they're going to give it to me. I don't think we have any. No, we don't. Now, this is interesting because I always do like my very first fief to be a town as opposed to a castle. The problem with this is this town is in the middle of enemy territory. All these people can declare war on us. The Britanians, the Northern Empire, the Western Empire. And this town is so far removed. But you know what? If they give it to me, I'll take it for now. And, of course, they're voting for me, so I'm just going to abstain. And see if I can get... I'm going to use it to make money if I can. First things first, we're going to run back up to it. Notice the income is positive again because we're getting 2140, 2142 from that town. So I know I'm not going to be able to hold it, but while it's there, I'm going to enjoy the income from it. And we will take a few precautions. First things first, let's ransom anything we have here. Sell what we just looted from that village. And I notice it also, this place has low loyalty at the moment, but that's okay. If you recall, when I started my character, he was Empire, so we're not getting that -3 to loyalty. We are the same culture as the city. Nothing here again. And nothing here. And 0 money. So let's not sell anything right now. Let's give Rote a chance to recover. And we'll look at Manage Town. Now, what I want to stop everything because I want to put on the festival and games, which increases settlement loyalty. However, none of the daily defaults will work if there's anything else in the queue. So you want to stop everything in the queue, set it to festival and games, and let this loyalty go up before you go back and start trying to build structures in here or build facilities in here. So let's let this go up. Anything above 25 is good. And once it gets above 25, I will see if I can switch it to building something, and if the loyalty will still continue to go up. On the next turn, we should be up to 24. Also, another thing I want to do is go to the keep, go to the dungeon, and manage prisoners, because there's a lot of money in the prisoners. Take all of the prisoners that are high level or that I can use. For me, it's usually everything up to tier 2. For example, I would want these archers to be here because they're militia. Militia are great because they never upgrade. You're never going to pay more money for them, so they can stay in there forever without upgrading and costing you more money. Everything else we'll leave here because they may be recruited, but these guys that I just took out are worth some dinars, so we will ransom them. Make sure that Sturgian spearman is locked. All right, so that's another 2,100 dinar. We'll take that. Also, I want to recruit from the village. For right now, the goal is just to get some troops in there, so we recruit everything and place them in the garrison. Now, what I did notice here is I'm going to swap out these 3 heavy spearmen for three of my lowest ranking troops. Then I'm going to take this Droznik and swap out my lowest ranking horse unit, which is going to be the veteran here. And now I've got 5 axemen, and I've got 4. Okay, so let's take all 5 of them and put 5 units back in here that are lower level. This does 2 things. It gets my force higher tier without having to pay any money, and it also lowers the garrison cost of the rote because I'm putting lower level troops in and taking out high level troops. So we'll leave this 111 here. Let me see if I have any infantry to recruit. Not yet. I've only got one. I've only got 2 infantry that I can recruit total. So I may take 2 more infantry out here. Let's do that. Let's just go ahead and take 2 more. 2 is not going to make a difference if it comes under siege, because you saw that last siege was 1,500 troops. 111 is not going to stop 1,500 troops any quicker than 109 is. So I'd rather have a full house here. And we're up above 25, or up to 25. So let's manage town. See if I can put something in that will. I typically like to go with the workshops, because this increases the amount of construction points you get, which means everything that you're building will build faster. So let's start with that. That's going to take 214 days. I don't want to spend any money on it just yet, because I know that the first army that comes after this we're going to lose. And also I know that it is now the weakest city in the whole Sturgian Empire, which means that's who they're going to come for. So let's leave. Another thing we want to do is if we can do any very quick missions to clear any issues the settlement has, that will also help the loyalty rise. Deliver the herd to Argaron and needs help with brigands. Well, I don't want to go way over to Argaron, and I'm definitely not going to run around trying to catch brigands right now. So we'll leave those 2. Let's see what Thursinian has. Oh, they want to make peace. Okay, Thurston needs help with brigands and bandit base. Now, I will do the bandit base, because that's right there.
It's an honor.
And it also will increase. This works out twice as good, because not only will I complete this mission and help this village gain loyalty, but also anytime you clear a bandit base, you increase loyalty with every notable in the area. So this is going to be a win-win all around. Wait until nightfall. I want to have a different. I actually want to go to harpoon. We'll keep the ranged attack damage. She's going to keep what she has, of course. We will make sure. All right, so he did declare peace. So right now, my town is not going to be attacked by anyone. Of course, that can change very quickly. And we want to clear selection, take her and I, and we'll take 7 of these. And that's going to be enough. No, I'll take the horse, because he can be upgraded if he gets enough points in here. Oh, it is very dark. Okay, I want to take these individual squads and put everybody into one squad, so I only have to mess with one formation. All right, so we've got everybody in squad or formation 1 now. This is very dark. And what I like to do is run forward, see if I can engage the enemy, and then later have my forces follow me. There's one. Okay, now you guys can follow me. Athletics 174. One more, and I'll get a perk. See, these are javelin throwers. Gotta be very careful. There's 2. Well, there they are right there. Oh, didn't throw it far enough. There we go. Luckily, these are just rock throwers. Where did my... There it is. I'm having difficulty seeing where the enemy may be, because I don't know what it's going to look like when it processes and uploads on YouTube, but this is very dark on my end. I don't see anyone up here. There's one guy down there. Looks like he has no javelins, so I can afford to run up on him before I make my cast. Oh, there's another one. That's all right. There we go. And there comes the other guy. This is a double-edged sword because I'm hitting my shots, but then I don't have any javelins to pick back up because they get. Okay, this looks like a javelin holder. All right, you guys wait here. Maybe I can replenish my quiver. I don't know what it's actually called when it's javelins. There we go. First, let's get that one he threw at us. We got that perk in athletics. And let's see if we can take everything here. All right, takes us up to 11. Oh, whoa, there's a fella right there. I almost missed. Now, I've got the perk I wanted, so I'm going to let my guys charge because I do want them to get some experience. It looks like I could just press through and clear this out all by myself, but I do want them to get some experience also. So if they'll come on. Got to be careful about the wife. She doesn't have a shield. Ooh, she's swinging that pole arm. I still don't know how to pronounce that. Ramphia is what I'm going with. Looks like they took the shortcut. Come on, guys, get some XP. Now I will steal if I can. I still want to grab. Nope, I'm not going to be able to. For the final battle, I wanted to load up on javelins, but there's only 4 of them, and I couldn't get any anyway here. So here we're going to. I don't fight duels with bandits and just order a general charge. As I put my shield up and just move around, let my guys kill everybody, get some experience. Excellent. All right, so we got 6 spearmen upgraded. That's great. The horse didn't upgrade, but that's fine. I got 4 points in throwing and 3 in athletics. 218 gold. And I don't want any of those troops. But we will definitely upgrade. We'll make 6 of these, the heavy spearmen, because they're the ones that stop the horse chargers, and we'll make the last couple axemen. All right. We got 1 renown, completed the quest, and relation increased by 6 with him and 3 by everyone else in the area. So like I said, that's win-win all around. Let's take that perk for athletics. Now here's the thing. Any perk that gives a skill or I don't really know what you call these, I'm going to take. So this gives endurance for free. It doesn't cost me anything. I'm going to go ahead and take an increased endurance by 1 because that's always a good thing in my opinion. That'll help this endurance now will go to 4, and you're not able to see it until you close the window and then reopen it again. Now it's 4, so that will help my riding and athletics, and I didn't have to waste a point there for that. We'll get 112 gold for them. Anything to trade that is useful? Nope. Nothing here. nothing here. Okay, another 5,000 gold. This town is at 25 loyalty and still going up, even though it is now working on the workshop. Go look at the garrison again. Let's see if I can recruit anyone, since it's been a day or so, and just add them into the garrison. I noticed my wife is wounded. She didn't have a shield, so she must have called a javelin. We're not at war, so what we're going to do now is go do this mission, which was carry some type of animal to Argarun, see if it's still the same mission. Yep, deliver the herd. We will do that.
It's an honor to meet you.
Because by gaining relation with these notables, you also can recruit more troops from them. All right, 20 head of cattle to the mouse. I'll deliver it myself. Okay, let's take these cattle over here. Did they pay us? Are they now paying us? Yeah, they're paying us $27.90. Who are we paying? Looks like we're paying the Khuzaits in the Western Empire and Valandia. We're paying the Khuzaits, the Western Empire. That's it. 720 to them and 530 to them. Which means we're coming out ahead. That negative 36 where it says recruitment expense, that's what the town, that's what Rote is recruiting troops every turn. Right here, you can set that here. Auto recruitment, unlimited wage, and then if you don't want that to happen, you can turn off auto recruitment and move this down. Now, what I have discovered, I don't know if it's always the case or just a few times I've tried it, but you cannot leave this at 2,000 or this does not take effect. You need to move it just a little, and I think 1995 is the lowest you can get it because you can't scroll. You have to physically move it, and at least that's as small as I can get it. So now this will take effect. If all you did was check this unlimited, it would not take effect for some reason. The coding is just not done properly, I guess. So you do have to change this a little bit to make that take effect. But of course, for now, I'm just going to leave it on unlimited. This is the first town fief I've got, and I would like to keep it. I just don't think it's possible. Also, now that we're at peace, there's no way to make money outside of that town itself and these workshops. Notice Revel is taking hides from the workshop that I dropped in there. So in the meantime, we'll just do these little missions, other things that we can do. There's the mouse.
Yes, you need something from me.
My name is Hans. You minis of Carfanon gave me. I brought 20 head of cattle as agreed. Okay. Let's leave. We'll head back to Rote. Actually, I'm going to head back to Botania because I want to buy some more horses. We've got 133 troops, and only 24 of them are riding a horse. And we only have 78 horses. So we need to get about another 30 horse. Minimum. And as you can see, those are the only two villages in all of Botania that sell horses, that sell that horse, the Botanian hobby. And usually it's between 8 and 10 at a time. I will also stop in Cianon, see if they have any. There's a chance they have a few in there. But in the meantime, we're going to enjoy this positive income that settlement gives us. 1,800. And the workshops are giving us 762. Maybe we can run these bandits down. Yep. That might be another 20 gold. We'll take it. See, in this case, there's only 3 bandits. I'm just going to send troops. My theory is if any of my troops die to these bandits, they didn't deserve to be in my party anyway. Okay, 90 gold. I'll take it. We'll sell them, ransom them at Sianon, and also see if there's any horses here. There's 13 Battanian hobbies. Excellent. We're at 0.66. We can sell these. All right. Let's go over to Swinrin. I should have checked that tournament to see what that was. We'll come back. Buy these hobbies. And head on over to Glinter and buy those. Okay, now that gives us a total of 104. Still need some more. We're at 6.6 at 493. Let's go back and see what this tournament was in Sianon. And if it's something useful, then I will participate in the tournament. We'll see you on the next video. Ciao.